Good morning, guys. Welcome to Luanda in Angola. This is my little friend. She's gonna help me today. She has a lovely smile. We don't understand each other, but we do understand each other. So today I'm gonna be changing my front sprocket on the motorcycle because the front sprocket is worn. So I just put my side stand up here on the rock, and then I put the trail stand up. It just lifts the bike up a little bit, which makes it easier for me. And then I fortunately have my old front sprocket, which is a little bit worn. You see there's a little bit of a wave going on, but it's definitely better than the one I have on now. And the last few days I've been hearing and feeling kind of a little bit of a clunking sound. It definitely is something that came from the chain. The chain is in a good shape and the rear sprocket is in a good shape. And the thing is, I changed the front sprocket from a 14 tooth to a 13 tooth. And they just wear quicker, I learned. I haven't done a front sprocket change alone before, but I'm hoping that it will be enough if I just move the chain adjusters forward and just push the wheel forward as much as possible, and that I won't have to actually take off the chain. I might have to slide the chain off to the side just, but we'll see about it. If I can do it without that even, that would be awesome. So the tools I need is the T-tool, then the axle wrench here for the rear, the 24mm. Then I need to loosen the chain adjusters with these two. And then in order to get into the front sprocket, I need these two. Let me see, it's a 8mm and a 10mm top. Before I can loosen the rear axle, I need to remove the crash bobbins that I have added to protect the bike. Next thing is loosening the lock nut for the chain adjusters. That, then I'm gonna take the chain adjusters all the way in, and the other side. Oh, yep. Fortunately it's not too tight because this bolt is not doing very well. The edges are beginning to be rounded. I'm really nervous about that actually. See that that knot, how it's beginning to be rounded on the edges right there? That is not so good. I'm getting a bit of singing here while I work. That's quite nice. It's nice. She is the sweetest little girl. She is adopted. No escuela? No escuela?
Na escola.
Escuela today? No?
Fiesta?
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 I think it's vacation right now. That's why she's not in school. And of course she's a little bit bored. So I'm getting all the attention, which is lovely. Yesterday we went for a swim in the pool together, didn't we? La piscina.
La piscina?
La piscina, you and me.
Ah,
This one.
that's good. La piscina.
That was pretty awesome after a day of riding with all the Luanda bikers. I was so warm when I came back. And it's funny because they all consider this winter, but for me this is like a nice hot Danish summer. She agrees. So the rear axle has been loosened and I moved the chain adjusters forward, so I can now move the wheel forward. But before I'm gonna do that, I am just gonna remove these two bolts here that holds the front sprocket. So what I did first was I removed the cover for the sprocket, and then now I'm gonna remove these two here. There we go. Alright, so the two bolts are removed, and then I should be able to turn this little plate here. I don't know what you call it exactly. You can turn it just a few millimeters and then you should be able to get it out. If I can. I'm holding the camera with my hand today. because I didn't find my selfie stick. So I'm working with one hand. All right, it was just a little bit of dirt that was holding it back. Okay, so now I'm just gonna push the rear wheel forward, and then hopefully I'm gonna be able to just do this very easily. I hope. We have a very talkative little young lady here. So the rear wheel is pushed forward as far as possible, and then I'm hoping that I can do this really easily. Maybe I'm being lazy, I don't know, but sometimes lazy is good, you know, because it makes you do things in a smart way. Yes, look at this. Lazy me is actually able to get this one out. I actually don't think this is worn very much. It does have a little bit of wave there going on, but it's really not that much. It should be good for another 1,000 at least. See the difference here between the 13 and the 14. It's way smaller. Anyways, let's see what happens when I put this baby on. 14 tooth. This is the original Honda Sprocket. Okay, now see if I can get this one on without doing any extra work. All right, we managed to get it in, but not without the help of this gentleman. It was a little bit fiddly, of course, to do it, but when we pushed the chain really forward and then put the teeth underneath the chain, then I was able to push it on to this one. And so now I put the little plate back on, the 2 bolts, I just need to tighten them, and then it's all about just adjusting the chain again. All right, we are done. Sprocket is changed. The chain is tensioned a little bit. I might have to do it a bit more. And now I just want to take it for a ride and see how good it is. If I did a good job. Who knows? We are finished! We are finished! Molto bene! Veronica, what is happening? What is happening here?
Bam! Let's go! Sliding on it.
I finished. The hair is so beautiful now.
Oh, there's
There's Thiago. Very nice. I just took a test ride on Honey, and everything is good. There's no sound except for this sound. So I need to fix this one. Otherwise, everything is perfect. So I think it was just a combination of the sprocket and then a chain that was a little bit too loose, which means everything is good. And this girl and I, we can hit the pool. Let's go. Okay, now it's my turn.